Greetings, humans.
I'm Andy.
And I'm George.
And this is Cuscus.
Welcome back to the Windmill Full of Corpses. Insidious, not the movie.
There's an Insidious movie.
There is an Insidious movie.
Is it Insidious?
I don't know if it's Insidious, but it's called Insidious, so it's probably Insidious. Much like this song, which is called Insidious, so it might be Insidious. I don't know what Insidious means, but I know that it's an adjective, so those sentences make sense. I just don't know what the sense is.
Maybe Insidious is an Insidious adjective.
Probably, yeah. This is still Dusk. Insidious. What the hell?
Sunset in Norway.
Because it's still dusk? Because it begins being dusk, and then it's still dusk, and then it's still dusk, and then it's still dusk, and then it's eventually morning.
Yeah, the dusk is still.
Okay, so it's an insidious sunset in Norway. That's what this song is. At least that's what we speculate now. We will have better idea after the song, but the band got in touch with us and asked us to react to it, so we're gonna react to it, and hopefully we're gonna do a better job than what we did for the intro.
Are you ready?
No. They're from Greece, by the way. Rotary. Okay.
You can turn the page now, the end is near. I feel it in my throat, oxygen gets thin. I'm almost dead when you lay down next to me, yeah.
That's interesting.
Can you still feel? Because she can.
I can.
That was the final line. I can still feel.
I can also still feel, but maybe with not so many E's.
I don't know what this is.
I'm thinking it's sitting somewhere between hard rock and heavy metal with a tilt towards new metal riffs.
Yeah, that something like that. Like it's a concoction.
Yes.
It's we don't know if it's Insidious, but it's a concoction. Okay. The first thing that hit me is the Greek know how to groove.
Yeah.
Like if I know a Greek band that plays something groovy, it grooves.
Yeah.
They deliver on that dimension. It feels a little confrontational and then a little vulnerable in the chorus, like there is a duality going on between those dynamics. And having caught a bit of the lyrics, it also sounds like the message might be a little confrontational, like dealing with somebody who's insidious. Hence the Insidious title.
Huh.
That's just speculation. I only caught a few lyrics here and there. I couldn't tell you exactly what it was.
I caught one line where she said something about I'm starving myself to be skinny.
Yeah.
Which could be along the lines of insidious insecurities about your body image.
Yeah, it could be
creeping in your head.
It could be that the insidious entity that you're battling is just in here, or is in here now but used to be someone real. One of the two. Those are kind of some of the directions in which my brain went. They took some lessons from the Wolfhard School of making music videos because they set things on fire, which is great. I also don't know, based on the fact that the video started at day, whether that was the plan or whether the video shoot just took too long, so they improvised.
Yeah, they were like, let's just burn things.
Let's just
no
burn.
authorization.
Yes, to get some more light for the video.
I mean, to be fair, if you're in Greece, you don't need to set things on fire. You just need to go find your nearest forest fire and record there.
Oh wow! I just along to that without listening to you, and then I processed.
I'm sorry.
It. Wow. Okay. So yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do damage control for that. I'm not creative enough. It was a really fun banger. I feel like you can tell that it's pretty low level production.
Yeah.
I caught some cool layering with the vocals and some cool backing vocals too that gave it some extra dynamics and some volume.
You would say it's low-level production. I obviously it doesn't have super high budget production or anything, but I think it's kind of what the song needs. Like I feel this sort of dirty sound really works with, well, pretty much the dirty, grimy sort of riff style.
I think it's a similar energy with Full House Brew Crew. I don't know if you've ever heard them.
I've heard them a bit.
Yes.
I know what you're talking about.
The guy from Wolfhard.
Yeah. And there was a part, I think, in the bridge where a keyboard line seemed to come in, but there weren't keyboards in the video.
Yeah, at that point I was also like, bro, did I miss out on the keyboardist entirely? Is he there? But no, that's probably just like background stuff.
Maybe he's there, but he's busy playing another instrument than what he also played on the studio.
Or maybe his name is Apple or Lenovo. That's always possible. Yeah. And then there was a guitar solo which was very shreddy and kind of dirty rock type, fast, show-offy solo. I feel it fit. I feel it went along better with the more confrontational parts of the song rather than the more vulnerable parts of the song. So it was a good mix.
I'm happy with this.
And when we say it was a good mix, we mean it was a good mix of musical ideas, but the mix was shit.
It wasn't shit.
I'm sorry.
It was organic.
It wasn't shit. I could just feel a little bit of that, like if it was at the level that Full House Brew Crew would be at, then I'd be like, that's your mix.
He only likes metalcore production because he secretly likes pop music.
I don't secretly like pop music. I publicly like pop music.
Every time you enjoy a metalcore song, right?
Pretty much, yes.
Core kids go hate on us in the comments. Are we done here?
No.
So if you enjoyed this reaction, we'd greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells.
Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon. Corpses out. We're sorry.